It is the marquee day of the NBA regular season. The 5-game, 10-team Christmas Day slate. How about this one? Tremendous on ESPN and ABC. And NBA TV will have a full recap of the 5 games following all the action. That's on Christmas Day. Welcome you into our NBA TV studios with 3D Dennis Scott. I'm Jared Greenberg, and this year, for the 20th consecutive season, the Lakers will be playing on Christmas Day. Slightly different, though, this one, when LeBron James and the Lakers go to take on the 2-time NBA champs.
Yeah, Laker Nation, they're smiling, they're excited. They want to hurry up and open up their gifts. They want to sit down and get their LeBron jersey, get all their Laker gear and say, yes, we're back on prime time. We have arguably the best player on the planet in year, 17, 16, 14? It doesn't matter what year it is, they're back into it. And Steph Curry, he's like, yes, I got healthy just in time. We're mentally going through our 5th year of trying to get back to the finals. But what better day to play than Christmas, Jared?
And hey, LeBron James only 74 points shy of tying Kobe Bryant for the most points ever scored on Christmas.
So are you trying to say LeBron's going for 74 on Christmas Day?
I
Shock
don't
the
know
world. That would be a great Christmas gift for all of us basketball fans.
We thought heading into the season when the schedule came out that Oklahoma City and Houston would be a fantastic matchup because by Christmas, maybe we could really get a clear-cut indication as who is going to challenge the Warriors as the second-best team.
Yeah, Jared, it's a great point. We know Houston's had their struggles. We know Russell Westbrook got out to a slow start, but Paul George has been hands down, arguably the best two-way player in the game. As much as I love you, Kawhi Leonard, you're off to a great start too, but Paul George missed less games so far. That's why I'm giving him the nod. So, Paul George, you've been leading the way. 43 big ones in this game right there, bang! So I just love the fact that he's leading the way and playing great basketball.
Also in the Western Conference, you got Portland at Utah. And this is going to be one that you think about some young up-and-coming stars. The nation is going to get to know Donovan Mitchell. They're going to get to know C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard.
Yes, that backcourt in Portland is so special because they're so humble and they play well off each other. Donovan Mitchell last year shocked the world because we didn't know how good he could be. So I look for this game to be very, very explosive. A lot of threes, a lot of exciting plays. And I think sometimes Portland fans are like, this team doesn't get enough credit. Well, if Nurkic steps up, Harklesses of the world, those guys step up on national TV on Christmas Day. This is your challenge. This is your stage to show people how good you really are.
And for those who are doubting the Utah Jazz, just remember this. At this time last year, they were in virtually the same exact position as they are right now. They were under 500. We didn't think that they'd be able to snap out of it, and all of a sudden Donovan Mitchell went on this crazy run and challenged Ben Simmons for Rookie of the Year.
Donovan Mitchell got hot. Rubio started Ruby Vision sharing the basketball. And let's not forget, Go Gadget, Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert came back, got healthy, and this team went on a tear. So I agree with you. I'm not giving up on them. Jazz fans are not giving up on them. And more importantly, Quinn Snyder, the leader of the ship. Ooh, Donovan, I remember that slam right there. Quinn Snyder's going to get these guys back playing confident basketball. I'm not worried about them.
Teams you should not be worried about, the Sixers and the Celtics. A rematch from the playoffs, 2 real up-and-coming young teams with a whole bunch of talent. Celtics dealing with a bunch of injuries right now that they're going to have to overcome, but nobody's going to feel sorry for them as Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler with the new-look Sixers coming to town.
New-look Sixers have found new confidence. Jimmy Butler has brought in that defensive mentality they desperately needed. Offensively, still little kinks they're trying to figure out. I know it's been a big thing about Joel Embiid shooting the 3, not taking no 3. I think that's all hogwash. Go out there and play your game. You're going to figure it out. You're a talented player. The only thing he's trying to say, Jared, is, yes, don't forget about me. The ball needs to be in my hand.
Yeah, and this Boston team who did a nice job of slowing down Joel Embiid in the playoffs last year. Well, they may not have Al Horford, so this team, their depth, they have a lot of it, but it's being tested.
I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. As much as I love all this talent, as much as I love Uncle Drew, all that young talent, if Al Horford doesn't get healthy, Baines is going to be out now with the hand. Danny Ainge may need to figure out if he needs to make a what I call a Band-Aid move to get another big guy in there. Even just for fouls, to slow down the other big guy, because playing small and leaving Tatum at 4 and possibly 5, I think could wear him down throughout the season.
There's something special about Christmas Day at Madison Square Garden.
Ooh, yes it is.
Knicks fans, unfortunately for you, you've got one of the front runners for MVP this year coming to your building, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He has been balling out and you know, certainly can make one of those statements. Signature games can be had on December to convince voters later in the season.
Jared, you hit it right on the head. When you're in the Mecca of basketball in New York and you put on a performance that people talk about for months to come, it helps you with voting going down the stretch. And on top of that, Bud Ball. This team is shooting more threes than ever in Milwaukee history. But the key to it, though, as Bud Ball is, he's keeping Giannis close to the basket. While half the basketball world saying, no, Giannis, shoot more jump shots, shoot more threes. Bud saying, no. I'm putting you on the block, and I'll let everyone else shoot threes, and that's how we're going to win. That's Bud basketball.
And he's already had some big moments in Madison Square Garden. We look forward to seeing it all tip off at noon Eastern, Christmas Day. For 3D Dennis Scott, I'm Jared Greenberg. Hopefully you enjoyed this slate of basketball featuring about 14 All-Stars from last year's All-Star game. It's going to be a good one. It's underway on ESPN at noon Eastern, all the way through the Blazers and Jazz. And, of course, NBA TV's got your full recap of the day after all the action is done.
Merry Christmas.